Hello, my name is Latrina, and earlier this week you spoke with my son Chris, who offered to send a free video sharing some things you can do to help boost your business. This is the custom video we've made for Apex. As you mentioned on the phone, there's no selling in the video. We make these videos in our free time when we're not swamped, hoping to bring value and service to other businesses. We truly believe that givers gain. But having said that, please let us know after you viewed the video what you thought. Was it helpful or not? If you have feedback, that will help us to improve our videos going forward. So let me go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to cover is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you to have. Your company's online presence, we'll take a look at that, and I'll make recommendations that I believe could help boost your business. So content is anything on your website. It's your images, your videos, your words. And the more content you have on your web page, the better it is and the easier it is for Google to crawl your site and grab all of those essential keywords and information so that when people are searching for your services, they know when and how to include you in the search results. Ideally, you want to have 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. Citations are listings and directories that you can get, such as Yellow Pages, Google, or Yelp. You want to get these because they help your website to rank on Google. It's merely a listing of your business name, address, and phone number as shown in the example, but you want to get as many of these as you can and even more than your competitors. Then finally, backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So think about Facebook, which I believe you have a Facebook page, Yelp, LinkedIn, any of these. These are backlinks when you list your website on those pages because they redirect traffic away from those sites onto your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website actually becomes. Google places extremely high emphasis on how many backlinks a website has, so the more the better. But you want to make sure your backlinks are relevant. Relevance is important. They need to be related to the line of work that you do. So as a handyman contractor, you would want to make sure you're listed in those types of sites, handyman related, home improvement related, remodeling, any of those things that you do on the day-to-day basis. You would not have your website listed on a beauty salon website or auto body detailing, for example. So let's hop over to Google. So what I did is I did a quick search here for Handyman Services, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and what we're presented with are some advertisements. Initially, they show up on the top and sometimes at the bottom of the page as well. The thing I want to point out to you is that ads are a great supplement to any marketing plan, of course, if used strategically. But one thing to note about ads in general on pages like this, a lot of people have ad blockers, and if they have ad blockers, they won't see them. Okay, so that's something to be mindful of. Also, you'll notice there's an ad for Thumbtack. I like to point out to business owners that if they're using Thumbtack, just be aware that whenever you get a lead from Thumbtack, Home Advisor, Angie, any of those services, you're paying for that lead, but so are up to 4 other companies. So sometimes 5 companies have that very same lead. You're all paying the same price, but only one of you are going to land that customer. So what I try to show you are things you can do organically to your website. Your website is going to be working for you 24/7. You might as well make sure it's optimized and boosted to be grabbing people's attention and getting you the leads, the customers, and the sales that you need. Okay. So the section that I'm showing you right now on the page is called the Map Pack. It's where Google places who they perceive to be the top 3 businesses in the area that was searched. So in the case of Handyman Services, Ann Arbor, these are the 3 that Google has ranked, okay? This is a great area to have your business listed because about 30 to 40% of the traffic occurs there. Further down, Google continues to rank businesses in order of preference. Ideally, your business should be listed somewhere in the first few pages, 1, 2, and 3 ideally. As you move further away from those pages, the visibility does diminish. So as you can imagine, a lot of people don't go clicking off on these pages towards the end because they are really in a hurry to find services and they just want to make a good choice. So a lot of times they choose from here or the first few pages. So let's hop over to your website. So my first impression is that it's very beautiful. I like the imagery. It's very pleasing to the eyes. It's organized. You've taken the time to list everything that you do. As far as the projects and the small projects is very organized, I have to say. Um, One thing I'm going to suggest to you, however, is to add more content, because even though you have these lists here, it's not balanced with content. If you remember, 1,500 words to 2,000 words on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. Now, that's going to be important because you have a lot that you're trying to promote and let people know about, right? So that means you need a sufficient amount of content so you have opportunities to discuss, not just list, but discuss these keywords and these services that you provide, okay? Right now, if we look at your data, you only have 18 keywords. I'm thinking you should probably have double or triple that, or probably even more, just based off of how many services you actually provide, okay? Right now on a popularity ranking, 1 to 8 is your ranking. The scale is 1 to 100. So you're ranking at 1.8. You only have 3 backlinks. That's extremely low. Very, very low. Remember, backlinks is a measurement of trust and a validation of your business. If you don't have backlinks out there, Google does not trust your website. They do not believe that you are a legitimate company. So you really want to get those backlinks up, okay? Even when you had 25, that was pretty low, but definitely 3 is basically nothing. You need to get those up. Same thing for your referring domains. Now, what I will recommend is that you grab more keywords, and you're only going to be able to do that in a way that is meaningful and that actually has impact if you add content to your homepage. And I'm going to show you why content is important. Right now, if you look at the traffic you're getting 0 clicks every single day as far as traffic. Your company is not being presented. It looks beautiful. But it's basically like a very beautiful billboard on a deserted island. It's gorgeous, but nobody's looking at it. On the other hand, if we look at one of your competitors, the Ace Handyman services, which, okay, I know they're a large chain, but they're getting thousands, okay, of clicks and impressions every day. There's room for you to take charge and get some of that traffic. There's no reason that you should not be getting more clicks than you're getting right now, okay? Especially knowing that this is how many people are actually looking for those services on a day-to-day basis. So most certainly it will be worth your time, effort, and will pay off, especially if you're trying to get more leads and customers, and that will eventually lead to sales. You definitely want to put some more time into your content. Grab some more keywords that describe what it is you do, and you do tons of things. So I would focus on the things that are bringing you the most money. Just to be real, I would focus on those, like the big projects, and the things that you enjoy doing, okay? You could always add more keywords later, but I would focus on those since you have so many. I would focus on what seems to be your biggest seller. What do you do very well? Not that you don't do any of these other things well, but what do you do extremely well and enjoy and bring in the most money? That's what I would focus on if I were you. Otherwise, you have a lovely website, and I hope this has been helpful to you. Please shoot me an email afterwards. Let me know you watched it. Let me know what was helpful or not. Just so that I can continue to improve these. And in addition to that, if there's anything I can clarify for you, I know sometimes this information is new for business owners. Do not hesitate whatsoever to reach out and ask your questions. I'll be happy to answer them in the best way I can. These videos are intended to be informative and helpful, not confusing. So please let me know what you thought and if I can clarify anything for you. In the meantime, I wish you a lovely weekend and much continued success. Bye-bye.